Good morning and namaste, my dear students. I am your teacher, Rajan Gungana, and here I am in front of you to discuss some of the things about the concept of SPE. And this is our health, population and environment class. In my previous class, we had discussed that nowadays we have been facing a hard time because of COVID-19, and we are unable to teach you, we are unable to impart our knowledge to you because of this catastrophic problem. It's very difficult, but what to do? Nevertheless, we are here in front of you once again to tell you something, to teach you something with this video tutorial. I think you will be benefited a lot. And let's start our course. Today, basically, I will talk upon 3 points. The first point is, what is environment? Second point is, what is environment education? And the final point or the third point is, what are the aspects of environment? Just I will surround over these 3 points today. Let's start one by one. What is environment? What is environment? My dear students, I hope you will follow me very attentively, because what is here going to be described in front of you is very crucial. It's very important for you, either in your practical experience or in your examination point of view. So, environment, this topic or this word itself is a very vast. It's a very profound, it has a very deeper meaning. Environment, because whatever we see with our naked eyes, that is absolutely environment. Or in other words, we can say the total set of surrounding is environment. Please keep in mind, the main point is total set of surrounding. You see, total set of surrounding is what we call environment. Or in short word, in one word, answer is our surrounding is called environment. That's why I would like to repeat once again that environment is an umbrella term. It's a very bigger term, just like an ocean, and under which there are different type of things. For example, social, political, economic, your scientific and religious, and many more. In this way, all the things come under this umbrella term of environment. That's why it's very much important and it matters a lot in the life of people. Another important things I would like to discuss here. Please, if you have copy or pen, pencil, whatever you have in front of you, please better to jot down, better to write these things, because it helps you a lot. When you come to exam, when you come to class after our school resumes, then it will help you a lot. That's why we can say everything which is on and around the earth is called environment. See, this is very important point. Everything which is on and around the earth is environment. See, it is heavily loaded sentence. It is very meaningful, a very, we can say, profound sentence that encompasses everything about environment. That's why we can clearly say that environment is just a total set of surrounding. After this, let us talk what are the types of environment then. And basically, environment is of two types. One is natural environment, and second is what we call artificial environment. And let's discuss about that also. Yes, environments. Two types of environments are there. One is natural environment And the next one is artificial environment. Natural we know very well. Natural means the things which are naturally found in our nature, in our environment. They are no longer man-made. The things which are made by human beings, that is man-made. It's very easy to understand. So I will again clarify by doing something else. Please have attention towards the board. Again we can classify this natural environment into two, that is physical environment as well, and the next one is biological environment. It's very simple, and while writing this answer in the examination you need to include all these ingredients in your answer, so your answer becomes very complete. So my dear students, time and again, just I am requesting you, I am urging you, please, if you have pen and pencil, pen and paper, please write down something else. It's my ardent request to everybody else. Please listen. So physical. What are the physical things? Physical things, very simple. Physical things means non-living things or biotic things. We can take some example. By example, you can better understand me. Suppose air, water, mineral, soil, land, these type of things are physical aspects of natural environment. And then biological means human beings, birds, animals, from micro to macro organism, all these things are biological. In other words, biological we can say biotic means living beings. Physical means, that is, I will write here please, I think you will look at me, you will see very clearly it is abiotic things. In this way we can clarify. Now we are only in one hand side, that is what we call natural environment. Now just I am clarifying this, I am classifying this very clearly. And the next one is artificial environment. Or in other words we can say that is man-made environment. What is man-made environment? Very easy. What is man-made then? Very simple. Again, just one by one, with the help of my finger, just I will try to describe. Man-made means religious environment, socio-cultural environment, even our political environment. All these things are made by human beings. We people make it for our comfort, for our better livelihood. We just create these things. These are the human creation. That's why it is artificial. In this way, we can classify environment into two. Right? So please, you should understand everything step by step, one by one. By that, you can clearly understand each and every point in a very detailed way. That's the main point. So first we discussed what is environment. Thereafter we are discussing here what are the classification of the types, and thereafter I would like to jump on what is environment education. It's also very much pivotal factor for you to understand, please. Okay, my dear students, please, I have written here one definition of environment education, and this definition is very much important because it includes everything what environment education is. Please see it. Environment education is a process of recognizing the values and clarifying the concept to develop the skills and attitudes so as to understand the interrelatedness of people with physical, biological and cultural surrounding. So everything is here, means we can understand the interconnectedness of physical, biological and social surrounding only with the help of our skills and attitudes. Only after that, and for that we should be able to understand, able to recognize the values, and again we should be able to clarify the concept. Only after that we can in detail, we can clearly understand what is environment education. It means to say that now I would like to conclude about this environment education. Means environment education prepares you students to understand all the aspects of environment education. It helps you to prepare yourself how to protect our environment, how to conserve our environment. You know that how important, how sensitive, how fragile our body organs are. Our kidney, our heart, our lungs, and so many other vital organs are there. We do lots of things. Each and every moment we are very much serious and we are very much attentive to protect the organs. Likewise, we should be also very much serious to protect our environment. And everything else, all the things we will study under the umbrella term of environment education, which definitely clarifies, which is definitely clarified by this definition. Hello, dear students. Bit earlier, we had discussed about this topic, the types of environment, and once again here I have presented one chart so as to clarify you very clearly, and I think you will be able to view this very nicely and write down in your copy. So here I will just mention you what are the types of environment. And you know very well that our environment is of two types. And first one is natural environment, second one is artificial environment. Artificial means man-made, which are made by human beings. And so many artificial examples of artificial environments are there. Now we are in the big building of Bloside. This is also the artificial environment. Road is there, different constructions are there, many more infrastructures are there. These all are made by human beings, and these are what we call artificial environment. And here, not only this, socio-cultural environment, religious environment, political environment, economic environment, all these things are constructed, all these things are introduced by human beings for their better livelihood. And when, yes, with the help of this environment, we can run our life very smoothly. And there comes the development and progress if we go on following this environment which is made by us. That's why it is known as artificial environment. In other hand side, there is natural environment. You know very well, nature. Everything what we see is the part of nature. That is what we call environment also. That's why natural environment is also classified into two. They are biological and physical. Biological means biotic. Biotic means, again, in a very more simpler way. Biotic means living beings which have life in them. Human beings, birds, animals, plants. From already I have mentioned you a bit earlier that from micro to macro organism, from small ant to elephant, all these are the biological components or biological things. That's all these biological things come under the natural environment. And at the same time, there is a physical environment. Physical means non-living. So to say, it is abiotic, which don't have life in them. That's why, and they are water, air, land, minerals, soils, and so many other things. They see, very important point is these both are natural. These both are natural, but one is biological, one is physical. And my dear students, I think you are trying to understand me because in a very comprehensive way, in a very comprehensive language, I am trying to just illustrate about the types of environment. So, in this way, now I would like to wrap up, I would like to come to the conclusion that environment is a very important subject, a very important terms that includes, that encompass various things of our world. Another important things here, just I would like to conjoin that we human beings are the part of environment, but environment is not the part. Means we belong to environment, but the environment doesn't belong to us, because that environment is a very broader term, and we are one small part of environment. In this way, Just I would like to, saying this, I would like to conclude that environment is one of the most important things. It is the set of surrounding. It is what we see around the earth with our naked eyes. Thank you so much, my dear students. Today only this much. In our next tutorial video, we shall be discussing with other topics. Till then, goodbye. Thank you so much.
Glow Shine Academy Secondary School, Khairani 8, Parsa, Chitwan.